Previously on Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door.
Tough loss, bro. Maybe we'll get lucky next time. Where did you get that information?
And now, back to our featured presentation.
Alright, re-prep my items. So I got some of the best on me, as well as some crap I want to get rid of as well. Like the love pudding and the ruin powder. And a life shroom, always good to have, just in case. The last one I have. Then again, I went through 3 fighting the friggin' Shadow Queen. Who would have thought the friggin' greatest treasure they hid from us was a goddamn demon? Yeah, really was a demon, wasn't it? So I guess the real treasure were the friends we made along the way. Don't you fucking start using that phrase for describing this whole game. Huh, actually, it's cheesy, but it works. And again, isn't that just life? Now that's cheesy! Fair point. Anyway, put up 100 trials time. Let's go. So welcome back, everybody, to more Let's Replay Paper Mario 1,000-Year Door, the bonus episodes. This is your host, the MJ406. And yep, here you go. Just for reference, I got all the star pieces, and the deepest level we got before is 50, which is what we're doing again. And my record power bounces is 5. Is there something in the back? No, I guess I'm thinking something else. We read these signs on the front and the back. Just a reminder, danger, do not enter. This pipe is the entrance to the pit of 100 trials. First attack and bump attack badges don't work, so beware! What the hell is bump attack? Funny enough, we're gonna get that in here. Because don't forget, I will say this as well. We don't have the last of the badges. There are 3 more, and I'm honestly pretty certain they're all in here. If you don't remember prizes from before, that's what we're doing. So yeah, we're gonna go through the whole first 50 floors again. But to give what I promised, a backstory on the life of the MJ406. That is me, MJ, for those of you that all call me that. Just keep it MJ, I like it simple. But, okay, where do I begin? Well, you're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. It all started, alright, I guess, you know, that's a good starting point. Like a crappy movie. But yeah, my whole life, well, let me think of where to start here. For those of you wondering if I have a problem or something, like a mental problem? Well, don't make it worse. But, yeah. For those of you that need to wonder if I'm afflicted with something, I'll just get this off my chest right off the bat. I am, as a matter of fact, autistic. Good, don't say anything, Mario. I'll just leave this to you, okay? Good, please leave it that way. But yes, I, the MJ, happen to be autistic. Probably explain some things. But yep, in case somebody is unaware what that means, it basically means I'm socially awkward. That's really the best way to put it, and, well, it's led me to a lot of awkward situations in my life, I can say that much. Oh, geez, the awkward situations in my life. I'm like the king of awkward. But it's not like I'm socially inept or anything. A lot of autistic people aren't exactly socially inept, they just don't know how exactly to get their, you know, feelings and thoughts across. So, you know, and it's not like they don't want to communicate with people, they just have a harder time doing so, that's all. It's a complicated thing. One of my least favorite things that people have is when they mix it up with mental retardation. Look, I can see where people can kind of think, like, they can't communicate well, so their development isn't great, so they don't actually seem like they're smart because they can't actually talk to people well. Please, it's not that bad. It's not like they can't communicate at all. It's not like they are completely stupid or something. Hell, a lot of those, you know, slow people aren't exactly, you know, exactly slow either. That could also be something else. So, you know, don't judge people before you know exactly what makes them click, you know? But anyway, yeah. I'm autistic. Apparently I've been diagnosed with it, ow! Since I was 2 years old. And, yeah. Funny thing. It gave my parents a fright. But what was it? Apparently the doctors basically diagnosed me with autism. Apparently their great way to calm my mom down was, well, your child has high-functioning autism. There's chances he may never, ever be able to hold a normal conversation. Cool, doctor! So glad you told the parents that their child may be incapable of ever communicating with people the right way. Jeez. messed up. You know, I will say, though, my mom takes great pride in that. The fact that doctors basically told her that I would never be able to basically be a normal, functioning human being. And what did it be? A pretty competent member of society. Let's go with that. I may not be the most successful, but damn it. I managed to make friends. I managed to, you know, have a decent career. And look, I even have the courage to go online and talk to you people behind this whole fake persona thing to do, online YouTube gameplay videos. They're not that good, dude. Besides, it's not that big on the social end. You don't even do face cam. You know, that's probably part of it. I mean, you could say that's part of it, but honestly, I've just never liked the idea of face cam myself. I don't know. I just feel like it's unnecessary. Like, if people need reactions out of me, they have my voice so they can already hear how I'm reacting. I don't really feel the need to do face cam. I thought about doing it like once or twice. Just like one of those update videos having my face there so you guys can actually see me. But well, I just never got the time. That and I don't have a good webcam, so I don't usually end up bothering with it. But, yeah. Oh, finally, one of you people.
Hey, what's up? I'm a mover. I know a few things about getting through this dungeon. For a few coins, I can move you where you want to go. Where you want to go.
I don't know, we ran into this guy. There's a mover here. Basically, with him, you can skip the battle that's here, and you can either go down 2 levels, so basically you skip the next floor and go to the floor after, or 5 levels, you skip 4 floors and then go to the floor after. You literally go up 2 or 5 in number. Since I have the money,
alright, close your eyes. My secret paths are secret. Don't open your eyes at all.
Alright, fine. You cheap little bitch. Let's see what happens. Oh! Ah! Ah! And you warp mysteriously. So, yep. You use coins to get through this place a little more quickly. But it all depends on luck. Finding him isn't always, you know, guaranteed. It's kind of random how you run into him, so, you know. You want to get through quickly? Just hope you run into them. Because sometimes you may have runs where you never run into a single one. You'll have to bare-knuckle your way through everything in this place. It's brutal. Okay. So anyway, yes, I got my autism out of the way. So, yep. I try not to actually, like, use it to, you know, like, oh, you guys can't really, like, get me, because I don't do that. I don't make people, like, feel sorry for me for it. I just, what should I say? I wear it as, like, a badge of honor. Like, people will talk to me a lot, they'll be like, oh, wow, another one? Sweet. Let's go down another 5 levels. Damn. Getting real friggin' lucky. Maybe we'll get through this faster than I thought. I should probably hurry this up then. But yeah. Basically, I just try to let people know if they know me for a bit. Like, sometimes people will say something because I'm awkward, and some people say I'm like, you know, they may say something that somewhat rubs me the wrong way, or something that, how should I phrase it? How should I phrase it? I'm trying to think. But yeah, somebody will say I'm weird or something. I mentioned the fact I'm autistic, and they're just like, wait, really? Huh, I never would have thought. Then they think about it, like, huh, you know, that does explain a bit. Oh. What the fuck? He made himself disappear! That he did. Huh. Neat. I also feel like I got slight ADHD. Could be similar symptom. And it could be the, my older brother actually has ADHD. So I've grown up with it a lot, so I know a lot about how it works. Add that to the list of, like, one of the most overdiagnosed frickin' things ever. Oh yeah, I should do this. I wonder if they can steal from each other. That'll be fun to find out. Ooh, I actually want to watch. Oh, thanks for the honey syrup. I don't need it, but I'll take it anyway. Sounds like fun. Drink pure honey syrup. Oh no, they're actually attacking me. Damn it. Yes. And there you go. There's the effect you get if you do a regular guard. Alright, so they can't steal from each other. Hey! What the hell, man? Oh, that's nice. That's helpful for me. But, Okay, where am I going in this story next? Trying to my life story. We're halfway through. How far we need to go? Okay. My old memory of everything didn't really kick in until I was like, I mean, I don't think I really had memory of anything until I was like 4. And well, I think I remember to go to a special preschool for like autistic development. Apparently, wasn't the most fun place, I can admit. I mean, it was pretty relaxing if I remember. I just remember that's where I got bit by somebody because I wouldn't give him my hot dog for one day. And he bit me. Well, we were there to try to develop ourselves to be socially acceptable? That's a harsh way to put it, but I mean, they're trying to help us understand things to be more like normal people. Make it sound like a correction camp. I mean, I don't think it's that bad, but I'm using harsh words, but it was for our good. That's what they all say when they realize it wasn't for their own good. Don't make this weird, Mario. Please don't. I thought you were gonna shut up during this. Just give my 2 cents. Fine. But yeah, I think after preschool, I basically started living a normal life without having any special strings attached. I just got to live with people, just got to live with my family and hang out with friends like it was normal. Well, I wasn't ever really good at making friends myself. I kind of hopped around from clique to clique to clique to clique. I kind of never really found a group till like high school. But yeah, it was a lot sometimes. I kind of felt like I was socially isolated from people. I think it led to me having a little bit of depression as a younger child, teenager, however you want to put it. Because, I did personally feel like people didn't really understand me. It was kind of hard for me to really get my thoughts across. There were just some days I thought people didn't really care for me at all. And again, kind of hard when I don't really try to present myself either. Communication, there's something I've learned that most people should know already. It's a two-way street. You want to open up to people, or you want people to open up to you, you got to open up to them too. So, I had to be willing to put in the effort, which unfortunately I was not good with. I kind of ended up being like a class clown throughout the school years because I liked making people laugh. Unfortunately, I kind of did it at my own expense, not really, thinking about how it made like teachers or other people view me. So I feel like I might have embarrassed some people. More myself, now I think about it, on some of the things I've done. Like I said, a lot of awkward situations. Not going to go into it because it's a little personal, but long story short, I left an impression, and not always a good one. But, in case you're wondering the events that have changed my life, well, one of the things that really helped me learn, well, yeah, I guess there's not really a lot of things that are interesting in between then. That's just a lot of the background for how my weird life has been. But I have always used a video game as an escape. They have helped me, it's a good hobby to give me an escape so I can, get out of the dark corners of my head. That's why I love video games so much. They always help me cope in a weird way. I've sometimes used it as a kid to, plan for social situations. Like, sometimes I'd be, playing these games, and I can imagine, I'm Mario and all my friends or all the partners with me. We're working together to save the world. It makes me feel important. I was a weird kid, man. Yeah. It can be weird sometimes. Oh, mystery! I don't want it. Yeah, by the way, for fallen items, they won't let you, get anymore. Well, that was disappointing. I could have used that mystery. Have I shown that off in this game yet? I could always buy one and show it off in a random battle at some point if I really wanted to. But yeah, I was just saying that's why I love video games. That's why I've always been big on them. Oh, excuse me. I don't seem to be able to hold back when it comes to bodily functions. That's also a problem. Social awkwardness at its finest. But anyway, yeah, a lot of things are actually pretty normal since then, other than needing, speech teachers and all that. Because apparently, I never learned to properly speak fully, accurately, if that's a way to put it. And, yeah, I kind of had that. And I had, slight guidance throughout school, throughout my life. Until high school, because they figured I didn't really need it anymore, which I didn't. Although high school is when another big event happened in my life. Probably the big changer. Because, well, not going to mention the high school. Then again, you won't be able to figure it out just from me telling you. Well, our school was one of the ones in the earlier years that happened to have one of the shooting incidents. Yeah, long story short, just going through school one day, somebody was firing off an AK-47 in the school. Everybody got scared off, and then they apparently did that to get everybody away from them, and then they killed themselves in the library. Pretty fucked up, honestly. Really depressing time. I don't really want to go into too many details, but just know it was, like, basically one of the best friends of my brother, so... Yeah, we felt pretty bad about that. He didn't want to hurt anybody, so, you know, at least he didn't try to take anybody with him. Thank goodness. It's just really depressing, man, but... Oof. For my brother, that's a tough story to go over. But anyway, yeah. That happened, and... Funny enough, I had another one of my best friends that I've had since basically late middle school, who also happened to be autistic. That was kind of a big changing point in his life as well. Mainly because, well, where I heard the gunshots, I basically followed the crowd to try to get away, go somewhere away from them. Apparently, my other autistic friend happened to not know where to go. He kind of just stood in the middle of the hallway, not knowing what to do. Like I said, autism can be kind of hard for some people to deal with. They don't exactly know how to deal with some certain situations. We can be bad at reading certain social cues, such as knowing to fucking run when you hear gunfire. Yeah, it can be that bad. It really can. Like, we can be that kind of, you know, unknowing of what to do in a crisis situation. Pretty fucked up. But that's just how it is. And, oh man, you don't even got anything good. Screw you, man. I'm not interested. Fine, you're gonna die in here. Joke's on you. I killed the Shadow Queen. The what now? But it's basically because of that. He basically got homeschooled because his parents heard what happened and, well, understandably, they're like, all right, we can't have that anymore. He does not know what to do for that. We gotta actually raise him so he can learn more of this stuff. I haven't seen him again since. But what I've heard from some of my friends as well as my parents, apparently he's, like, shaped up to be a lot closer to what we consider normal. Jesus Christ, stop putting yourself down. I'm not normal. Like I said, I embrace it. In case you guys think I'm upset about not being normal, I'll just say this. One of my favorite phrases to use in life. It's normal to be weird, it's weird to be normal. Everybody has something weird about them. Besides, it's all those weird quirks that make us all unique individuals at the end of the day. So, you know, like I said, I wear my autism as a badge of honor. I don't use it as an excuse for anything. I just try, you know, basically say, that's why I am the way I am. If you can't deal with it, then fuck you. I don't remember that part. There are a couple people I have to do that for. But you don't need to worry about them. But yeah, either way, that happened. School life changed. We had to have more security since then. And, yeah, it was a pretty big event. And, well, that was also around the time, I think it was my freshman year that happened, where my depression took a big hit. I actually went to the guidance counselor and told him I was having suicidal thoughts, which I did have a lot throughout my middle school years, because, like I said, I kind of felt like I wasn't, you know, important to people, so I, yeah, went through a lot of depression episodes. I told the guidance counselor about it, and, well, we thought maybe they'd, like, try to give me, like, a therapist or something, try to get me to calm down, you know, try to help me gain perspective. Because this was less than a year after that shooting happened, I guess it was, like, 5 months afterwards, they decided to send me to some, I don't want to call it a mental institution. It basically was that. I was basically put in a, you know, I don't actually know the name of the place. I want to say it might have been like a mental evaluation center or something. But yeah, basically I was put somewhere with other kids that kind of had other, social and mental problems. And well, I'll just say this, that was one of the worst times of my life. We didn't get abused or anything, nothing like that. No. It's just, well, honestly, at the end of the day, I can say I'm glad I did what I did. At least in confessing to that. Because I was in pretty deep thought about it at the time with suicide and all that. The fact that my school had a suicide happen from a friggin' heavy-duty weapon being brought into the school, yeah, it's pretty brutal. But, well, yeah, I got to see a lot of other people, the problems they have. Not gonna go over anything in particular because, you know, privacy of those people. But, long story short, that whole experience really gave me perspective. It helped me, like, more appreciate the life I had. Like, the funny thing was, the first night I was there, I had a dream of, like, all my friends helping me up after I, like, fell trying to, like, ride my scooter down the street or something like that. Yeah, weird-ass dream. But, yeah, had a revelation the first night. I even told the doctor there the same thing. I think that was when I officially got diagnosed with Asperger's, which... Yep. That's basically another form of high-functioning autism. It's basically higher up, I guess. It's closer to what you people would consider normal, but... not exactly like normal people. It's like you think everybody else isn't you. That is true. Everybody else is not me. Everybody else is different. You're like saying everybody else who watches this is normal. Mario, I mean normal by society standards, okay? I don't mean like everybody is like pure. Shut up, Mario. You're ruining my story. Sorry. I don't want you insulting people. Because maybe they're weird too. Maybe they're getting connection from this. Maybe they are. In which case you are, good for you. I have always tried to be inspiration for people that are going through hard times trying to socialize with others. I know people have said I'm wise beyond my years, at least when I was in high school. Because that experience did change me. I got to see everybody else's issues that were in there. It gave me a much better perspective on how much better I have it off than they did. Because, yeah, some of them definitely had it rough. And, yeah. It basically taught me that I definitely was in better shape than they were, so I should stop being a little bitch about it and try to live my life like a normal person. And, well, basically my parents were upset over my guidance counselors over it because, yeah, they thought they overreacted to the whole situation. It's like, you could have just talked to them, but no, they sent me right to a mental health center because, yeah, they had somebody commit suicide less than half a year ago. A little bit of overreaction, but, you know, because of, well, the kid killing himself happening practically out of nowhere, they were not taking any chances. I get it at the end of the day, but, you know, like I said, it helped me gain perspective, so I'm kind of glad it happened the way it did. And now I don't feel that way anymore. I've learned to get over my depression. I learned that, well, life can be weird sometimes. You just gotta deal with the punches. But yeah, ever since then I've been... Are you fucking kidding me, dude? We're almost done already. What the shit? I've not even done my story yet.
Want to keep going down?
Dude, we're not even far into the episode yet. I can't believe how far we are already. Screw this, I'm going down the long way.
Okay.
Besides, I don't want to risk missing out on anything. Wow, this episode isn't going to be as long as I thought it would be. Then again, I don't have as much of the story to tell as I thought. But I basically have to experience ever since I've been, you know... Basically, I can say I've been living mostly my life since then. Living a normal school life, I was starting to make more friends after that, and, you know, even went to college, got a bachelor's degree, all that stuff. You know, I lived a normal life, not the most successful life, because, well, my bachelor's degree hasn't meant much for me yet, which sucks, because there's a lot of money put into it. Either way, that's a little much, but, yeah. Huh, that really is the whole life story. I don't need to go into too many details. There's a lot of weird stories and stuff with me and my brothers and all that. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Get a life! Wow, I've never seen him run in here this much before. Look, I don't need you anymore, man! We're good! We're good! I don't need you! Leave me alone, man! Wow! I can't believe this. Want to make a second trip around so you can finish this story? I don't need to go that far, Mario. We're fine. We're fine. I'm just... I should not have jumped on him. I'm just surprised we've run into him so much. That's all. I really am. But yeah, I've always had trouble making friends, but after that experience, I started, you know, I was more willing to start approaching people after that whole ordeal. And, yeah, that's helped me make some of the friends I made in, my time in college. And they're the ones I still hang out in my co-op channel, the Lazy Dreamers. Like, they're pretty much the closest friends I've made. I had some close ones in high school, too, but not like the Lazy Dreamers guys. They've, you know, getting to hang out with them has helped me get through some depressing times in life. When real life hits you. When you're 20s and 30s, you basically have to actually... Oh, thanks! I didn't need that, but thank you! So helpful! Check it out! Less damage! Yes, less damage. From nothing that could hurt you. I'm so happy we wasted our spell on that. So happy. I'm glad we didn't run out of magic from that either. That would have been awful. But yeah, that's basically my life story. That's led me to where I am now. I started my Let's Play career over 11 years ago when I first hung out with my one friend because they were saying they were, well, I actually met one of my best friends at Drexel, 9001. Oh, wow. Drop the name of the college. Well, we're all Philly locals, pretty much. Oh, right. I forgot. I don't have a spike shield on. Well, fuck you, then! Also, you're useless. Right, I should be with Vivian. I'm an idiot. But yeah, I met him because I basically helped him beat Skyward Sword because he was not exactly into it at the time and was having trouble with it. He heard I beat it, so he wanted me to beat it, and then we spent a lot of nights at college. I basically ended up getting through the game for him. We ended up bonding over a lot of stuff we liked playing because we were both big Nintendo fans. And, well, basically one day he invited me over his place to play Mario Party 2 for their Lazy Dreamers channel, and the rest is history. I've been with them ever since. And, well, I'll say, it's great to have friends like that you can share your hobby with. Oh, what a great time it's been in my life. I love that I got to know them as well as I have. They've helped me get through a bit, too. You know, talk it out and actually, you know, I've gotten to learn a lot. The whole Let's Play thing, that is basically what got me into this, so there you go, there's some Let's Play history as well. Just hung out with my friend from Mario Party 2, saw what they were doing, and, yeah. Last time I did something like that was when I cringily posted something from my ex-girlfriend from high school. Oh, I forgot to mention that I did have a relationship at one point. Lasted, like, over a year and a half. But basically ended because we both didn't really trust each other in college because we kind of thought we were both seeing other people behind each other's backs, so, you know, it was mutual. But yeah, I remember I cringily posted something on her message board, like, during our relationship, because she was a fan of my Yoshi voice for some reason, and, yeah, we played the Mario Galaxy 2 together. That was what I got for graduating high school. So that was a big thing for me, and she played the whole game with me. I basically posted a thing of me frickin' going through the whole last level of that game through my webcam, like, talking about that. Because technically, that was my first ever Let's Play experience without me realizing what a Let's Play was. It wasn't until Coda let me do Mario Party 2 with him until I realized what Let's Playing really was. And, well, I thought it was so endearing that I just wanted to keep doing it myself. And the rest is history. That's where we are now. And, well, that is basically everything major that happened in my life. It was all little stories, but, you know, I try to tell bits and pieces around the rest of the channel, but, yep. So there you go. That's basically the life of the MJ406, dealing with autism. I was told back in my early years I would not be able to hold a normal conversation. I started putting 2 and 2 together in my early years, thanks to some helpful development, as well as my mom really trying to make sure I was being developed well. And, well, oh, we have this too. There's graffiti on the wall here. Swab's wish. I want to get married to Bobolink, my dear love, in a shocker wedding. I want us to have 22 kids so we can start a soccer team. Shablooey! This graffiti was scrawled on with a fierce hand. It might never come off. Well, that's a shame. But, yeah, I'll just end the story there. Basically, autism. It can be misunderstood. Then again, autistic people don't exactly have the easiest time communicating with others. But you know, there have been plenty of successful autistic people in life. Most people are pretty certain that Elon Musk is autistic. Then again, I'm sure a lot, amongst all the egomaniacs, I'm sure some of them are. It probably helps them develop that way. They think less of people's feelings. Potentially. But, yeah. I basically, over the years, learned to develop from it, and a big traumatic experience in high school. Well, thanks to the events that transpired from that, I got a lot closer to normal and got out of my depression for good. And, well, thanks to the video games along by my side, I've been able to cope with my life, as depressing as it could be, or lonely sometimes. So yeah, I have video games to thank for a lot of things. Anything for me to buy before I end this off? No, nothing good.
Come on, dude. You're gonna die in there.
I barely used anything, dude. Look, I'm still full on items. I'm full on items. Everybody's fully healed, too. Oh, right, I should get Gubella back out, because we're going to be going to the next 50 floors where new enemies await. Well, there you go. That's my life story. Not as exciting as I thought, not as big as I thought. Disappointing as always. Fuck you. But yeah. So if you ever hear somebody has autism, please do not give them a cold shoulder or, you know, think they're, like, mentally challenged in a way. Or socially challenged. I will say one more thing, though. One of my favorite facts of learning about it, because I actually did my senior seminar project on it in high school, my senior year. One of my favorite things I learned about it is just strange. That apparently there's like, autism can be detected based on like a defect on one of the chromosomes. I want to say it's like whatever the 22nd chromosome is. Something like that. I know it's a defect on a chromosome somewhere. Apparently that same area of the defect that chromosome can be located. Same one where schizophrenia can be located. Very similar area. So in a way, it feels like autism and schizophrenia are closely linked. Kinda weird, but you know, when I hear a lot of the symptoms, it does make sense. Okay, I guess I'm rambling too much, but yeah, I thought it was an interesting fact. So yeah, don't ever, you know, try to turn them away. Just, you know, be prepared in case they don't do something you expect. One of the biggest things I say about autism, at least from my end, we're bad at reading social cues. Somebody gives me social cues for doing something, pointing at something without saying anything, I'll totally be like, what? I'm very bad with inaudible social cues. I'm a visual learner, but that's, without any audio to go along with gestures, that's hard for me. But there you go. In case you guys are wondering how I am, and why I am the way I am, there you go. Probably why I haven't changed my stupid internet name all these years. I've been thinking about changing it, but we'll worry about that another time. Alright, so there you go. You guys got to know a lot about my development in life. Mario, I'm done. About fucking time!
Hey, you want more items?
God! Get away from me! I wake up and I can see his fucking bushy face! Fuck you! Fuck you! Mario, it's okay. Jeez. At least I don't have angry outbursts like that in life. Alright, let's end this episode. I'm sorry. I'm just glad I got to go over it. That was... it was nice to get off my chest. I never really got to tell, well, a lot of people in person about it, so it was nice to at least share it, you know, on this for people that cared. Alright, so we got through the first 50 floors again. We're back here. And thanks to the warping guys, we got through here faster than I thought we would. I thought it was going to be like a 40-minute spectacle. Nope. Just a little over a half hour because I wanted to ramble more. So come back next time. And the real exploration continuance will begin as we go through floors 51 through 100. All in one go? No. We're not doing all 50 next episode. Look, I did this just to, you know, give us some filler and something to talk about while I dug through, alright? We're not digging through more, okay? We're not going to go that deep. We're going to go through this piecemeal. Just like we did Peanut Butter Trials the first time we went through. Could you just shut up already? Be like your autistic self in the younger years and just fuck off. Alright. You know what? Fuck you, Mario.